all of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Comedian Cat Williams allegedly leaked footage that has sparked rumors of a controversial encounter involving Diddy and Steve Harvey. The video reportedly shows the two in a compromising situation during a vacation, raising eyebrows about their relationship. This shocking revelation has ignited widespread speculation on social media, with many questioning the true nature of the footage. Cat Williams, the outspoken comedian and actor known for his unfiltered commentary, has faced a myriad of threats and challenges throughout his career. Despite enduring attempts from the industry to silence him or hinder his relentless pursuit of truth, Williams remains undeterred. His commitment to exposing the darker side of Hollywood has led him to make some deeply unsettling claims. Most recently, he has stirred the pot with allegations that he possesses footage of Steve Harvey allegedly engaging in a freak-off with Sean Diddy Combs. For those unfamiliar with the term, a freak-off typically refers to a private and often illicit gathering that involves sexual activities among high-profile individuals who prefer to keep such escapades hidden from the public eye. The rumor mill has long circulated stories about Steve Harvey allegedly pimping out his daughter, Lori Harvey, to Diddy. This narrative suggests that Harvey's actions were a strategic move to curry favor with the music mogul, a theory that Cat Williams now seems to validate with his recent assertions. Williams' bold revelations have ignited a firestorm online as he claims to have substantial evidence, footage depicting a supposed freak-off between Harvey and Diddy. This allegation adds an incendiary element to Diddy's already notorious reputation for hosting such gatherings. Social media has become a hotbed of discussion regarding Diddy's alleged freak-offs, with users debating who participates in these events and the nature of the activities that occur. The buzz around Diddy intensified following the dramatic lawsuit filed by his former girlfriend, Cassie. In this lawsuit, Cassie detailed a series of disturbing incidents involving Diddy, painting a chilling picture of manipulation and control. According to the court documents, Diddy allegedly coerced Cassie into intimate encounters with other men. The lawsuit describes a particularly unsettling scenario in which, during one of these alleged freak-offs, Diddy and another man wore masquerade masks and used drugs while Cassie was directed to perform intimate acts under Diddy's watchful gaze. This disturbing encounter reportedly lasted multiple days and was referred to by Diddy as a freak-off. The lawsuit further reveals that Diddy meticulously documented these events, retaining copies of the videos to ensure that Cassie could never permanently delete them. She claimed that he would regularly check and retrieve deleted footage, using this as a means to exert control over her. These revelations have added significant fuel to the fire surrounding Diddy's private life and questionable practices, painting a picture of a man who wields power in deeply troubling ways. While much of the focus has centered on Diddy's alleged escapades, Cat Williams' recent claims introduced Steve Harvey into this controversial narrative. Prior to this, Harvey's name had not been prominently linked to rumors of this nature, until now. Williams' assertion of Harvey's involvement suggests a more intricate web of connections and behaviors within the industry, revealing a hidden side of Hollywood that many have long suspected but few have dared to expose. Cat Williams has established a pattern of shockingly candid disclosures about the inner workings of the entertainment industry. His previous accusations include claims that Oprah Winfrey serves as a handler for Hollywood, assertions of blackballing against black artists, and allegations that Kevin Hart is an industry plant. Each of these revelations has contributed to a more nuanced understanding of the complexities and opacities that characterize celebrity culture. Just when it seems that Williams has reached the pinnacle of his shocking disclosures, he manages to uncover even more startling details that challenge the status quo. His willingness to confront powerful figures and expose uncomfortable truths has positioned him as a controversial yet vital voice in a landscape often marred by silence and complicity. As the public grapples with these revelations, the implications are profound. If true, Williams' claims could alter perceptions of two iconic figures in entertainment, prompting deeper discussions about the ethical responsibilities of those in power and the vulnerability of individuals within the industry. The potential fallout from such allegations could lead to significant shifts in public opinion and industry practices, as audiences demand accountability from their stars. The entertainment world is known for its glitz and glamour, but beneath that facade often lies a murky underbelly of power dynamics and hidden agendas. Cat Williams, through his unwavering pursuit of truth, shines a light on these issues, challenging both the industry and its audience to confront uncomfortable realities. His revelations may serve as a catalyst for change, pushing for a reckoning that could reshape the landscape of Hollywood and beyond. As more voices join the chorus of accountability, the hope is that the entertainment industry can evolve into a space where integrity and respect prevail over manipulation and exploitation. The potential revelation of footage involving a freak-off between Steve Harvey and Diddy is a sensational development that has shaken the entertainment industry. Such claims delve into the murky world of celebrity power dynamics, hidden relationships, and the intricate interplay of personal and professional agendas. As these allegations unfold, they shine a spotlight on the nature of the relationships among high-profile figures, forcing the public to confront the uncomfortable truths about the entertainment world's inner workings. The sensational nature of the claims surrounding Steve Harvey, Diddy, and Lori Harvey raises difficult questions about how power and influence are wielded, with possible consequences for the legacies of those involved. According to Cat, a source close to the situation, the circumstances involving Steve Harvey, Diddy, and Lori Harvey are much more complex and troubling than initially portrayed by the media. Cat has suggested that Steve Harvey's ability to avoid public scrutiny, despite his connections to Diddy, is not coincidental. Rather, it is due to his careful strategic decisions over the years, including a deliberate attempt to distance himself from Diddy's more controversial public persona. By maintaining a low profile and avoiding overt alignment with Diddy in public, Steve has successfully evaded the negative attention that often surrounds Diddy's personal and professional life. However, if Cat's claims are to be believed, there may be far more to Steve's involvement than meets the eye. Cat's allegations extend beyond mere association. Some time ago, Cat made a bombshell accusation, claiming that Steve Harvey had allegedly been exploiting his daughter Lori in order to curry favor with Diddy. This accusation, already shocking in its own right, has proven to be just the surface of a deeper and more complex narrative. According to Cat, Steve's relationship with Diddy is not simply one of casual acquaintance or professional collaboration. Rather, there are darker, unconfirmed rumors circulating about Steve Harvey's own past involvement with Diddy, suggesting that the two men share a history that goes far beyond what has been reported publicly. While these allegations remain speculative, the very suggestion that Steve Harvey might have been involved in compromising situations with Diddy adds layers of intrigue and raises serious concerns about the motivations behind their friendship. Public figures like Steve and Diddy are often seen as larger-than-life personalities, and their carefully curated public personas are designed to shield them from scrutiny. But when details like those brought forward by Cat surface, they force fans and critics alike to reconsider how these figures operate behind the scenes. The question is no longer simply whether Steve Harvey and Diddy are friends or business associates, but rather what kind of relationship they truly share and how it has shaped their careers. One of Cat's most serious and damning claims is that Steve Harvey allegedly pimped out his daughter Lori to Diddy, effectively using her as a pawn in a game of power and influence. The idea of a father using his child, particularly his daughter, for personal gain is deeply unsettling, and if true, it would represent a breach of trust that goes far beyond any ordinary family dynamic. The alleged favoritism that Steve showed Lori, despite her not being his biological child, only adds to the complexity of this situation. According to Cat, Steve always seemed to have a particular fondness for Lori, treating her as if she were his only child, and even taking her on lavish dates. This behavior reportedly stood in stark contrast to how he treated his biological children, who, according to Cat, were often neglected or left out of these personal moments. While it is not unusual for a parent to have a closer bond with one child over another, the extent of Steve's alleged favoritism towards Lori raises red flags. Was this favoritism simply the result of a strong emotional connection between Steve and Lori, or was there something more sinister at play? The idea that Steve might have been using Lori as a bargaining chip to maintain or strengthen his relationship with Diddy is both disturbing and deeply problematic. If these allegations are true, they suggest that Steve Harvey's public persona as a caring, family-oriented figure might be a carefully constructed facade hiding much darker intentions. Moreover, the broader implications of these allegations extend beyond the Harvey family itself. They speak to a larger issue within the entertainment industry, where relationships are often transactional and personal connections are leveraged for professional gain. If Steve Harvey, a man who has built a reputation as a mentor and role model, is capable of exploiting his own daughter for personal advancement, what does that say about the culture of the entertainment world as a whole? This scenario, if proven accurate, would serve as yet another example of how power can corrupt even those who appear to be grounded in moral values. Kat's claims also force us to reconsider how we view public figures and their relationships. Steve Harvey has long been a beloved figure in the media, known for his humor, wisdom, and family values. But if these allegations have any merit, they suggest that his private life may be far more complicated and far less admirable than his public persona would have us believe. It also raises questions about Diddy's role in this alleged arrangement. If Diddy was aware of Steve's actions and willingly participated, it would paint both men in an extremely negative light, tarnishing their reputations and calling into question the integrity of their personal and professional dealings. At the heart of this controversy is Lori Harvey, a young woman who, if Kat's accusations are true, may have been caught in a toxic dynamic between two powerful men. Lori's involvement with Diddy has already been the subject of tabloid speculation, but the idea that her father might have orchestrated this relationship for his own benefit is far more troubling. Whether or not Lori was a willing participant in any such arrangement remains unclear, but if she was exploited by those closest to her, it would be a tragic example of how power imbalances can manifest in deeply personal ways. Ultimately, the allegations surrounding Steve Harvey, Diddy, and Lori Harvey raise difficult questions about the nature of fame, power, and personal relationships within the entertainment industry. As more details emerge, the public will undoubtedly continue to scrutinize the actions of these high-profile figures, seeking the truth behind the sensational claims. Whether or not these accusations are ever fully substantiated, they have already cast a shadow over the reputations of those involved, leaving the world to wonder about the true dynamics at play behind the scenes of one of the most closely watched industries in the world. Steve Harvey's absence from key moments in his biological children's lives has been a point of controversy, casting a shadow over his public persona as a family man. One notable incident that illustrates this is his absence from his twins' high school graduation. An insider who attended school with Steve's twins recalls that despite being a few years younger, it was widely known that Steve, their father, did not attend their graduation, a significant and celebratory milestone in any young person's life. Unfortunately, this was not a one-off occurrence. Steve's relationship with his children, especially his son BR, was reportedly so distant that he was given the nickname Debbie, implying that he had been largely absent from BR's life for the first 16 years. The emotional and psychological impact of such absenteeism on children is well documented, raising questions about the depth of Steve's relationship with his biological offspring. Moreover, Steve's parenting troubles extended beyond emotional neglect, as there were more severe accusations surrounding his treatment of his second son, Winun. Allegations of physical abuse surfaced, catching the attention of law enforcement and Child Protective Services, CPS. According to TMZ, Steve reportedly struck Winun with a belt and a paddleboard, a tool traditionally associated with hazing. This alleged incident left visible injuries, with police reports documenting bruises on Winon's buttocks and thighs and cuts on his legs. The situation was so severe that Winon struggled to urinate for several days after the incident, according to reports. The incident led to widespread public outcry, especially considering Steve's public image as a man of integrity and family values. It was a stark contrast that left many questioning the nature of Steve's private life and parenting approach. Kat, one of Steve's critics, also alleged that his interactions with his stepdaughter, Lori, were part of a broader scheme. Kat suggested that Steve had been grooming Lori to exploit her for his dealings with prominent figures, notably Diddy, the famous music mogul. This assertion tapped into rumors about Lori's well-publicized romantic entanglements and her seemingly frequent partner changes, which often drew public scrutiny. While it's essential to be cautious about claims that could unfairly stigmatize Lori, the allegations raised valid concerns about whether Steve's involvement played a role in Lori's relationship decisions. Kat's claims deepened when she suggested that Steve had been waiting for the right moment to introduce Lori to Diddy. According to her, the tragic death of Kim Porter in 2018, Diddy's ex-partner, provided Steve with the opportunity he had been seeking. Kat alleged that Steve capitalized on Diddy's grief, introducing Lori into his life under the guise of offering comfort and support. Lori's relationship with Kim had been friendly, and she even posted a heartfelt tribute to Kim on Instagram after her passing, praising her character. However, the speed at which Lori transitioned from mourning Kim to dating Diddy raised eyebrows. The public expressed concern over the seemingly rapid shift, leading some to accuse Lori of exploiting the situation, although she has since claimed that she was a victim and had little control over the circumstances. Amidst the controversy surrounding Lori's relationship with Diddy, a seemingly innocuous detail began to attract attention: her choice of nail polish. Observers noticed that Lori consistently wore white nail polish during her time with Diddy. This detail sparked speculation because, according to a lawsuit filed by Cassie, Diddy's former girlfriend, Diddy allegedly had a particular preference for white nail polish. Cassie's lawsuit claimed that Diddy insisted on white nails due to a personal taste related to his sexual proclivities, particularly the stark contrast it created against the skin of male escorts. While this preference might seem superficial, it was reportedly tied to deeper, troubling behaviors that cast a shadow over Diddy's relationships. Lori's public appearances with Diddy, marked by her white nail polish, became a symbol of the controversy. Fans and commentators began drawing connections between Lori's nail color and the unsettling allegations about Diddy's behavior, further complicating public perceptions of her relationship with the music mogul. The narrative grew as allegations of coercion emerged, with Cassie asserting that Diddy manipulated her into a particular lifestyle. Rumors swirled that Diddy may have exhibited similar controlling behavior with other women, including young Miami, who was also frequently seen wearing white nails during her relationship with Diddy. This fueled speculation that she too might have been influenced by Diddy's alleged controlling tendencies. As the public fixated on these details, questions began to arise about Steve's role in his daughter's life. While Steve himself never wore white nail polish or exhibited the same behaviors as Diddy, his involvement in Lori's relationship with Diddy came under scrutiny. Given Diddy's history of violence against women, allegations well known in the entertainment industry, many wondered why Steve, as a father, would allow his daughter to date someone with such a controversial past. Rather than distancing Lori from Diddy, reports suggested that Steve not only accepted the relationship, but even encouraged it, going so far as to join them on vacations. The fact that Diddy was close to Steve's age further added to the public's confusion and concern. Why would a father condone his daughter's relationship with a man nearly twice her age, especially one with such a troubling reputation? Steve's approval of Lori's relationship with Diddy baffled many and raised larger questions about his role as a father. In a society that often places great importance on parental protection, Steve's apparent indifference, or even support, toward Lori's involvement with a man like Diddy seemed at odds with his public image as a loving and supportive father. The disconnect between Steve's public persona and these troubling private matters has left many questioning the authenticity of the family-oriented image he has cultivated over the years. In recent times, a series of revelations has sparked widespread speculation and debate, particularly surrounding Steve Harvey, his daughter Lori Harvey, and her past romantic involvement with Sean Diddy Combs. Adding fuel to the fire, new allegations suggest that Steve may have crossed a boundary during a vacation that Lori, Diddy, and others attended. According to reports, Kat, another figure in the unfolding drama, has claimed that Steve was actually found in Diddy's bed during that trip. This revelation has set off a whirlwind of rumors that suggest Steve might have had ulterior motives when it came to his daughter's relationship with the older music mogul. For many, one of the most unsettling aspects of this drama is Diddy's troubled background, particularly in connection to the death of Kim Porter, his ex-partner and mother of several of his children. Kim passed away under mysterious circumstances in 2018, and since then, there have been whispers of foul play. Given these dark clouds hanging over Diddy, many social media users found it deeply disturbing that Steve would allow his young daughter, Lori, to date such an older man with a controversial past. The 49-year age difference between Diddy and Lori only adds to the discomfort for those following the story.